Hello and welcome. So we're going to do something new. I am starting something we're probably going to call Uncensored Anonymous. I posted on my Instagram and said, hey, if you have a crazy question or something's going on that you want more guidance on, I'll do a free reading. And as long as you give me permission to post it on YouTube, and I will leave it completely anonymous, no identifying information. And I got a couple of responses. So we're going to start with this one is a relationship. So this is a little bit more tame. I do want to see what just popped out here. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man, the Death card, and the Six of Cups. I'm going to put them back in because I'm not really ready to pull. But since they popped out, I do want to take a look. And the Hanged Man and the Six of Cups are in reverse. So I feel like this may be somebody that's been in your life for a while. But let's take a look and give it another good shuffle. This might be loud. I'm sorry if it is. I have gotten comments that said, when you shuffle it's so loud. That's because the microphone's like right here. And my table is very loud. So, all right. So we're going to look at the reading. We're going to look at each person individually. And then we're going to see where the energies connect. And also what the outcome might be. So what I do know about the situation is there is currently a friendship, but there is an interest for more. So I really want to get your like crazy questions or situations that you just want to know why this happened or whatever. So if you have something, pop over to my Instagram. The link is in the link tree in the description. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the link tree, all the social icons there, find Instagram and you can DM me your question and I will keep it completely anonymous. All right. All right. So we're going to look at the person I am talking to, and then on the left, I think it's still the left for you guys, on the left, and then the person of interest on the right. So and then that will be the outcome. All right. I'm using the Vivid Journey. I really like this one for relationship readings. So this is you guys individually. Okay. That's you. And that's them. Oh, interesting that they are both major arcana. Okay. So we have the Hermit, the Magician and the High Priestess, both in reverse. I feel like for you, I feel like you want something to happen, but yeah, it's not like all of the elements are not in place. Whatever, there's like something missing for you to manifest this possible relationship. On their side, I see them as being not really in touch with themselves right now. Like this is like your current state. I feel like they might just be just like not in touch with themselves. The High Priestess isn't just about intuition. It also tells me that there may be something, the High Priestess is the keeper of secrets to me. So there could be something going on that this person is keeping to themselves for now. Being in reverse, it could just be something that that they don't know about. You know what I mean? So there may be something that they still need to learn that they're working on right now. So, and then how you see the other person is the Six of Pentacles reversed. Lots of reversed cards. The Six of Pentacles reversed. You see them. I want to say you kind of see them almost like kind of needy. That's not necessarily a bad thing. We all have needs. But I feel like you kind of see them in a position of maybe not necessarily needy as a personality, but maybe needing something that I feel like you can't give them. Normally, you know, in the upright position, the Six of Pentacles is about generosity and being given, but also trying to keep it balanced. With it being reversed, I really kind of feel like you see them as being the other side of that, being the one who needs something. And also the reversal kind of says that, hey, I can't give this to you. This isn't something that I possess that I can give to you. and how they see you is the devil in reverse. So they see you as a way out, I get. I feel like maybe they're a little bit dependent on you, and like where these energies kind of connect to me is very much that person wanting something from you that you don't have to give, but they think you do. Um, I do see the attachment here with the devil card, and even being in reversed, I still get that attachment feeling. So I do feel like they're attached to you, but I don't feel like it's in a way that is positive for the relationship, the current friendship state of the relationship. Even there may be some things that they need to work on that will help them understand how a healthier attachment would work. And I feel like they're getting there. But I feel like there's a bit of an attachment issue on their side. I feel like it's an expectation that you fulfill something that you can't give them right now. That they really, I feel like, need to work on within themselves. Because even reversed, because this position, this symbol, I'm gonna hold it up here. This symbol in the middle is the same either way. So it's the reciprocation is not able to be fulfilled. This is something that comes from within them, that they're trying to get, I feel like, maybe from you. I don't know how close you are currently to this person, but it does feel like they're needing things from you that you're like, hey, you need to figure that out. Like, I feel like that the reason you can't give to them what they're hoping for from you is because that they need to find it within themselves. I kind of get the impression that maybe there was something more tying previously. That's just kind of like an impression that I'm getting. Maybe a relationship was attempted at some point, possibly, or maybe something maybe you don't know about that they had some feelings on that they maybe didn't share with you. All right, so now let's take a look at this last card. Would be like what you expect from each other, but I kind of already got that from here, how you see each other. He or she or they see you as somebody to give them something. Okay, so I mean, I guess we're just going to expand on that. So on your side, oh, there's that hangman reversed again. I feel like this would mean that they they feel like a person that your expectation of them is to kind of go be who they were meant to be. You don't necessarily want them to change. This is kind of the hangman reversed. It's kind of hard to read the hangman reversed, honestly, because it seems like it's in an upright position. But this is about getting a new perspective, taking pause, taking time out. I feel like the expectation you have on them is to almost revert to a previous version of themselves. So I don't know if there was some kind of thing that happened on their side that changed them in some way, and now you're kind of expecting them to fix their... Oh boy, hold on. Dang kids, I'm gonna get a copyright strike now. I hope you didn't hear the music. Anyways, so I just kind of feel like that's not really how it works. When we have something that happens in our life that affects us deeply, and we work on that and find the root, like I'm saying, in that the center of that person needs to be worked out, and they're kind of expecting it from the outside, and they need to work on it on the inside. When you do work on that inside part, you can't go back to who you used to be. It's just it doesn't make sense anymore to them. So I feel like your expectation of them may need a little bit of work. But also with the pause aspect of the hangman card being reversed is like you are hoping or expecting them to move forward in some way, but really what they kind of need is that pause. So let's see what their expectation is of you. I dropped the card. Their expectation of you is the Two of Cups. Um, they're hoping that you fulfill a need for them. Yeah, really expanding on that devil energy. They really do. I feel like they have feelings for you in a romantic way that they are struggling with. I don't know if you have tried something with this person in the past, but I feel like there are feelings there on their side that they really need to like work out the kinks on that. Not saying that they're not how do I want to word this? Not saying that they're like stuck on an old version of the relationship, but more of they're not ready to change themselves to make it better. They're expecting that fulfillment from you, where again, they need to work on the fulfillment from inside. With this deck, the cards that are silhouetted like this indicate to me more of an inner work than an outer work, because we would see faces and bodies, we would see the details, where this is more silhouetted, so it's kind of feels more subconscious. It's something that they need to bring to the surface in order to deal with it. But I feel like maybe they're not acknowledging their emotions or feelings. I feel like just like that, a lack of acknowledging it on their part. I do feel like they are working on it, but I also kind of feel like there's a long way to go. So let's look at the outcome. The Sun, awesome. So I do feel like this will be a positive relationship. Now, do I feel from the cards that are on the table now that this will turn into something romantic? I still kind of feel like that's going to be up in the air, but regardless of what direction the relationship goes in, it's going to be a positive relationship. It's going to be something that helps both of you grow. So I would say continue being there for this person, but I would maybe not limit, but kind of limit the amount of affection, because I feel like it might be taken for something that maybe it's not yet. I feel like you're in a decent position, but we are still lacking a little bit of something to make this relationship what you want it to be. So I do want to clarify the Sun card here and see if we can get it, whether or not this turns romantic in the near future. Now, this obviously, once you know information, what you do with it could change the outcome. But I do want to see if in the near future, do we see romance? I'm going to do two cards. Knight of Pentacles and the Star. So there is definitely hope for a courtship. I do feel like there could be romance coming from this relationship in the near future. But again, that depends on their inner work. And I feel like maybe you taking a pause, if we could get this to turn this way, where it's more balanced energy of giving them the space and time and allowing and expecting them to work on whatever this attachment, and I feel like it's really tied to some emotional I want to say emotional pain, but I don't feel like it's like pain. It could be a past relationship that has affected their current state, and I feel more closely that it's something with you specifically that is kind of holding them up. But I do that whatever happens in the relationship is a positive outcome for both of you. Even if you decided to um, go your separate ways, I still feel like being in this friendship, this relationship, this whatever you want to call it now, this platonic relationship, whatever. I do feel like in either case, whatever you decide, you've grown from it. So if something has happened between you in the past, that kind of provided a push for some growth. But I do kind of see, like literally, I feel like this is almost a couple here. Her pouring emotion, she's looking at him, he's looking at her, they're both smiling. I do feel like there is potential for a relationship with a good outcome here. Um, but like I said, I feel like the other person needs to work on some inner stuff. The expectation of the outer trying to help them go inward is faulty on their end. So if there's anything that you can do, because I believe that you are still in contact with this person, so without being too aggressive, help them understand that the things external to their emotions and their life are not the way to find the answers. Maybe just like send them a link to a meditation or something, get them really thinking about what's going on inside. Um, but yeah, that's what I see. And I do see potential here. So, but yeah, like I said, everybody needs to come into a relationship as two separates. It's not 50-50. It's 100 and 100. Both parties for a successful relationship need to work on themselves individually and then come into a union together. Otherwise, you end up with like this entanglement and this enmeshment that ends up being kind of toxic because you start depending on each other instead of owning your own power. But that's what I feel for you, and I wish you the best of luck. I think it's going to be great, though, either way. Whatever happens, you guys are both growing. So thank you so much for watching. And if you have a question that you would like me to anonymously read, find me on Instagram and DM me. My DMs are open. Talk to you later.